Alright, and so in today's video we've got something a little bit different. This is a Marx Mercury, an O-gauge one. So this one got this at the antique store in the last video that you would have seen, where it had this and then the tender and the 3-passenger car, so the whole set. So this thing, I tested it and it does run, but the motor's very stiff, so it won't run very quick. And also the light's burned out, so we have to fix, or not, the light's not connected, so we have to fix that as well. And we're just gonna make sure it runs good, clean it and everything. So the nice thing about the Marx Mercuries, or any really Marx engines at all the Marx engines, they're very easy to take apart. So there's just 2 screws, one on each side for holding on the front, and then the back is just held on by a clip. And then you can just pull the motor out. That's why you see a lot of Marx engines without parts, or no motor or anything, just the shell, because they are very easy to take apart. And as you can see, this thing has all the parts that are usually missing on these. It's got all the handrails, the lights, the front badge, the funnel and everything, and badges on the back. The paint's not too bad. There is a little bit of rust on it and paint missing, but it's not too bad. The passenger cars are in a lot better shape than the actual engine. But as you can see, here's the Marx motor. These are very common and easy to work on, which is really nice. So just 1 screw holding the bottom of the plate on, and then 2 nuts on the top. So you just take those off, and then you can pull that plate off to get to the motor. They are very nice. They run very well, usually if they are maintained well, and they're very hard to break. You rarely see any Marx engines that can't be fixed. But as you can see, we're just getting the nuts removed here. There's the wire for the light. Have to get that put back on. And as you can see, we'll move the wheels so you can get the plate off easier. Usually you want the drive rod to be at the bottom so you can get the plate off easier. And we can take the brushes off. Brushes are a little bit short on this one, so it's probably run a little bit or something like that. So let's see. You just have to move these springs aside when you take the brushes out, and then they should just come out, or they should come out when you take this off. Sometimes the plate, you have to kind of pry it off, as it can get stuck to the actual motor itself, or stuck to the side. But as you can see, there we go. Got that off, the brushes are there, and as you can see, the motor's pretty dirty, as these usually are before you take them apart. You can see right there, that's very common. And the back of this is similar, so it's very hard to get these out. Well, you can get them out, but it's hard to get them back in. So I'm not going to take that out. I'm just going to clean it and just make sure everything is in good shape.
Of 103. I've got train fever, and the one remedy is a steamer, black headed down the line, through the hills and into the pine, traveling along through the countryside. I put my hand on the throttle and I open it wide, and I dream. Oh yeah, I dream. I dream.
Alright, so we got the engine fixed up here, so I've just got it on the track by itself just to make sure it actually works, and it's definitely a lot less stiff than it was when I got it, but let's see. There's reverse and forwards. It's definitely a lot better. And the reverse unit seems to work pretty good. Alright, so I got the engine with the full 3-car set with the tender there. The tender is kind of hard to connect to the engine, but the passenger cars are really easy to connect. They just have the... You pull this little plunger thingy up, or the little... What it is basically a nail with different sized plates on it. You just pull that up and then push the 2 cars together, if we can get them. And then that just pushes back down and they're connected. So we're going to run it for the first time with its train. As you can see, reverse there and forwards. I think that looks really good. So this thing actually works really good. I really like this engine. It's such a neat looking thing. And it looks really good running around the layout. But I'd say that's going to be a success for getting this thing going. So I think that's going to be it for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.